folks, Chris here with the Crap Apple Cottage. I wanted to do a quick garage sale thrift store prepper haul. I hit a couple of thrift stores recently, so I got some stuff there. But since it's the season, I've been doing some garage selling as well. My cat is knocking something over, of course. So I don't have a ton of things, but I have some cool things, so I thought I'd show you what I got. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm continuing to stockpile various instruments and objects that I would need for off-grid cooking. So I've got like a Coleman propane stove. I've got a number of items. I have a small little grill. I have a number of items for cooking over a grill or cooking over an open fire. So I did pick up this steak broiler grate. So you can put steak or fish in here, close the lid, and then you can broil it on both sides, cook it on both sides. This was $2.99 at Goodwill. So I have quite a collection now, I think, of open fire cooking instruments. So I should be set there. All right, what else did I get? I got this first aid book, and it's fairly recently published, I believe. Not recently, 2004, so 18 years old. But what I liked about this book is that it's got instructions with pictures. I'm a very visual learner, so I really like the fact that there are pictures in that book. This is at a garage sale, and I think it was 25 cents or 50 cents. They were doing everything half off. So good thing about garage sales is don't forget to ask for a discount. Like if you have stuff that comes to $5.75, offer them $5, or even if it's like $6.75, I would probably offer them $5. Just round it down. Most of the time, people just want to get rid of stuff, so don't be afraid to ask for discounts. This puzzle, I actually picked this train puzzle up at our post office. We're such a small little community that people leave fresh produce, baked goods, magazines, books, puzzles, everything like that on the windowsill inside of our post office, and you can just take whatever you want. Kind of funny. So I picked up this puzzle. It is nice to have puzzles to do in the wintertime, and it's a good activity to do in a grid down situation when you don't have electronic devices, because without electronic devices, my son is going to go crazy. We have lots of board games, but we don't have that many puzzles. So free puzzle, thought I'd add that to the supply. So one of the garage sales I went to, I got a ton of taper candles. I think there are 11 taper candles. All of them but one are unused. And I believe they're all unscented. Yeah, they're all unscented. These ones are actually kind of retro, colorful drip candles, which I may just burn for fun. But 11 candles, and I paid it was $2.75 total, and then half off, so what, $1.30 something. For 11 candles. So it's like 13 cents a candle. That's a good deal for candles. Pretty excited. Those will go down to my lights out preps. I also picked up this large scented candle. This is a warm glow candle. If you're familiar with warm glow, it's an Indiana company. I would not recommend burning scented candles for long periods of time, and I definitely wouldn't recommend burning more than one in your house at a time. But they're not bad for short power outages or ambiance. And this was only $1, and it's a lot of wax. So I went ahead and picked that up. Plus it smells like coffee. I think it's coffee. Like a hazelnut coffee flavor. So yummy. Also at the garage sale that I went to, I got 6 canning jars. These are brand name. I think they're all ball jars, and they were 25 cents a piece. So 6 jars, 25 cents a piece. That is an excellent price on canning jars. If you are getting used canning jars, make sure you run your finger over the rims and check for any cracks or chips in the rim. If it has a chip, you do not want to get it. Okay, I also picked up this blender. This is an Oster blender. What I like about this blender is it has a glass jar at the top. I used to have a blender that was plastic and it cracked really easily. And I have a small magic bullet that I use for a lot of processing of foods. I use my magic bullet for making powders, like my tomato powder, mushroom powder, vegetable powder after I dehydrate produce and then I powder it. I use it to grind up my acorns in preparation for making acorn flour. But the problem is the magic bullet is much smaller and I have to do many loads in the magic bullet. So this is nice for $7.99. So I can do larger quantities of, like, for example, my acorns, because I process a lot of acorns, and it takes a long time when you're grinding them up in a tiny little magic bullet. So I got that for my homesteading, food making, foraging, that sort of thing. And the last thing I got are these glass bottles. I got several of these 8-ounce amber glass bottles with plastic lids, quite a few of these 4-ounce amber bottles, and then a handful of these blue bottles with the lids. Now, as far as I can tell, these bottles have been unused. They have absolutely no odor, no staining, nothing like that. And I think I got a total of 18 bottles for $16, which comes out to something like 88 cents a bottle. I looked online, and these bottles are, if you buy like cases of them, they retail for, or wholesale actually, for more than 88 cents a bottle. So this is a good deal. I am trying to get into herbal remedies, and I have a couple of herbal remedies. I want to try some tinctures and that sort of thing. It's good to have bottles, dark colored glass bottles, so that it blocks some of the light from disintegrating your herbs and making them less potent. So I was pretty excited to get these nice unused glass bottles for trying to make tinctures and things like that. So I am going to kind of play around with herbalism this year. So now I have some supplies to sort of see what works for me, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. So I was pretty excited about that. Okay, so I think that's it. Like I said, this isn't a huge haul, and it took me several weeks, I think, to accumulate this stuff. I just haven't been going to the thrift stores very often because I've been in my garden. Everybody's in their garden right now. But I did want to show you what I had before I put it away. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later.